Yeah, you actually hit a squat. That'll be. Come down. Okay, so you go past 90 degrees for a specific reason?
Just, it's a powerlifting thing.
Okay, so my whole thing is this, is like whenever you're in a fight or if you're in a standing position, you're probably not going to exert force anywhere past here, you get what I mean? So there's no real reason to like train to get strength there. Having the mobility there on the other hand, that's cool. You know, you want to have the mobility to come all the way down and have that flexibility, especially with jiu-jitsu, you know, if you're gonna, like if you're on your back, you probably aren't very much, but especially if you are, you want to have the mobility there. But at the deepest ends of the squat, you don't necessarily have to have strength. There shouldn't be. If anything, at that point, you're kind of
So
especially
90 degrees?
Just go about 90 degrees, and then slow it down a little bit. Slow it down, come down slow, stop there. Come down a little lower, okay, stop there. Okay, so what I've noticed right now is an asymmetrical shift going out to your left right now. And so what you're gonna want to do is just to kind of be aware of, you're gonna come down with that squat. And then from there, I want you to turn your body this way a little bit. Other way, other way. So right there, now from there, keep your hips where they are, and you're gonna square your shoulders up from there. Square your hips that way a little more. And then rotate this way. Other way, other way. Right there, more. Keep rotating. Now keep your hips where they are, and then rotate your trunk. So you're gonna go here. Other way. Yeah, see that right now it's locked up. Okay, so we're gonna cover a few things to help you with your squat and get a little more clarity. Okay. So the whole point is, out of doing a squat, we want to get as much integration with different muscles as possible. So when I come down for the squat, I want to be thinking, well, the three main muscles we're gonna work are the quads, hamstrings, and the glutes, right? So we have to, more importantly, out of any other muscle that we want to hit, it's going to be the glutes. They're the most powerful in the body, so we should probably orient most of our movements around our glutes. So when we get to the bottom end of the squat, we want to try setting our pelvis a little more into flexion at the bottom. Once you get to the top, you're going to start putting it into a posterior tilt, and that's going to ensure that they get into an engagement when they get to the very end of the range of motion. And so for you, this is going to be important, man, because most people, when they do a squat or do anything when they're coming up, they have to associate that their lower back has to bring them upward. So like when guys do deadlifts or they go here to here, you'll see a lot of times they'll kind of lean forward just a slight bit. Really bad stuff. And the main reason that that's going to happen is, remember, when you tighten your hip flexors, you elongate your glutes. So then if your glutes get elongated after that, what begins to happen? They lose touch with how to actually contract. So then from there, in order for your body to go into extension, it can't use extension with the hips any further, so what does it have to compensate with? Lower back. Lumbar. And that's going to happen with most of your movements overall. So what I want you to really focus on is getting into that standing bridge position that we always practice. So you get to the bottom end of the squat, you go pelvic flexion slightly, keep your thoracic extended too. Then you can come up from there. Then you're going to start going posterior tilt and stop at the standing bridge. And you should hopefully feel the glutes working there, right? Yeah. So I know you're going to have the awareness of this. I'm not really even checking your biomechanics because you're already pretty hyper aware of it. So let's come down again. Stop there. Feels about good. Then we come up. Slowly stop there and start tucking your glutes under from there. Bingo. You feel your glutes begin to activate, and that's immediately what's going to take the pressure off of the central to the lumbar vertebrae. Does that make sense? Yeah. So again, everything to keep this neutral. This time, when we're in the transverse plane, this has got to be completely flat now. So there's no reason to have lumbar extension while we're in that staggered stance. Let's go scapular retraction from there. Belly button in. Belly button in. Go a little more. Scapula back. And we're on the ball of the foot on the right side, right? Good. So we're a little bit off in this direction, so we have to move the hips slightly this way. We square up the hips and shoulders. Okay, belly button in a little more. Are you feeling the core work? Mm-hmm. Good. And we lift the rib cage up a little bit. Hold that. A little more centered now. Just got to bring that. Not too much, just slightly. Right there's perfect. Then we take a step. Spine stays neutral. Bingo. Back heels off the ground too. We're a little bit off center right here. We're about a little bit over here. You feel that? So we got to go a little more this way. Hips will move. Perfect. Then we keep the pressure on the ball of the foot, flatten the spine. Good. Scapula's back. Chin down a little bit. Ball of the foot a little more this way. Right there is where it's at. Belly button in. Then we take a step. Try holding that in. Belly button in. Scapula back. Good. Rotate to your left. Hold it in. You feel that core working? You feeling that adductor work? Yep. Beautiful. Belly button in. Gotta go back. Learning how to go here to here. Where you're going back. So you kind of like bend here, 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 here. Good. Right there looks good. Okay, stop. See how that front knee bends a little bit? Try hinging from the hip too. You know what I mean? Like when you bend the knee, but you hinge from the hips. And drop the chest down a little bit as you come forward. There it is. You see how that's kind of like a Tyson load of a left hook? So at that point you can come with the hook off of that. Just some more things to be conscientious of, okay? I'm doing the ball of that pad. Already much better, dude. Already. Just don't keep that hip. Okay, now I'm going to give you about 10 opportunities to connect it. I want you to just feel, okay, what's connection coming from the ground up. Okay, go. Good. Pretty well connected, right? Effortless power. And that was even better that time. How'd that feel? How's the shoulder feel? Exactly. This is exactly what we want. There should be no reason that shoulder should feel tense. Beautiful. Okay, give me that cross. I want you to double that cross up. Did you remember? Did we cover that last time? Yeah. Go again. Okay, hold it for me. Hold the cross for me like I'm going to throw it at you. Okay, so we go here. Watch.
Gotcha.
See how I still... How's it shrunk? See what we were just covering?
Yeah.
You feel how much snap you had on that too? Beautiful, dude. Good. That's a powerful cross right there too, man. Okay, jab, jab, cross. Okay. Double that cross up at the end. Okay. We're gonna test it. So you're here.
Gotcha.
See how much force there is on each one of them? Big connection and oblique activation while you're doing it. And that trunk. That was it. Those two jab, that was it right there. That was it. So the key is just building that connection, understanding how it's made, how there's no tension on the upper body while you're doing it. Good.